stream. How you doing? Good to see you. It is time to start stream, and that's what we're doing. So there you go. I have yeah. Okay. Hi. Hello. Good to see you, Samus. Hello, ukulele. The mods are here, so that's nice. That means we can, you know, we can begin, and we're safe. Nobody can come in and wreck stuff because the mods are on the job. You know, that's good. If I seemed out of sorts today, it's because I am. Well, what else is new? Right? I ate it right before I decided to stream. I ate a granola bar, and it is all up in my teeth. So if I look like I'm chewing cud, then that's you'll understand why. Quid's gonna wreck it. Sam's gonna wreck it. Okay, fine. Bring it. That's fine. That's okay. As long as it brings entertainment value, I'm happy. Yeah. Well, I was trying to figure out why I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? There's that. Okay. Apparently in Canada they're starting YouTube Jewels. Have y'all? Who's heard of a YouTube Jewel? Raise your hand. Hello, Doc. Good to see you. Well, why are you floating in the middle of nowhere there, Taco Cat? What's up with that? Oh, I remember I was going to change my hearts to better reflect my current status. There we go. Little does he know, conspired with the children to glitter bomb his office. Do that day after tomorrow for me, please, because I just spent yesterday cleaning it up. Is it perfect? No. Is it 89 times better than it was? Yes. I have people that are going to be coming in tomorrow, and they're bringing all the film crew and stuff. I literally don't know what they're doing. They're like, yeah, at one point he's like, so I'm gonna get you to grab a controller and raise it in you up in the air like you're Link getting the Master Sword. And I'm like, okay, I'll be doing that then. That sounds fun. So who knows what this video is gonna be? He does. I'm excited to see what it turns out to. I'm just gonna, like, as my favorite phrase these days seems to be, I will be submitting myself to the process. Yeah. You don't get to, I don't know. I know I don't get to choose where and when, but I'm requesting, please don't do it today. Do it tomorrow after 1 p.m. And then, you know what? C'est la vie. I can handle it. But that would be annoying. Actually, it's already going to be annoying because that guy's going to come in and he's going to see a completely different wall and a completely different setup. It is like the whole thing is very, very different. During filming his peak content, just kind of walk in when he's here. Oh, he would love that. His tens of $1,000s worth of equipment just glitter bombed for content. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes because, like, even today, I got to end at 3 o'clock. Because I gotta drive all the way to the city so that I can go and talk to the pastor of the church to talk about kind of the future of life there in ministry. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. I'm submitting myself to the process. It's been quite a release of control, or you know, like a release of my position as guy who runs my stream, guy who, you know, directs anything. It's just, I feel like a passenger at this point. I'm a passenger in the video, passenger on stream, passenger in my home, passenger with the church, passenger with the job. It's just okay, you know. I mean, it's it kind of sounds like I'm complaining. I don't think I'm complaining so much as I'm saying that you know, like, God is up to something, or you know, like, stuff's going down. And I don't want to get in the way of it. I'm just going to try to roll with whatever it is. And that sounds passive, you know, as in like passive, as in whatever happens. And yeah, that kind of is, because I really don't know what to do next. Like, I don't. All right, Samus. I keep calling you Sam. Have a good one. Beau. Unless that's something different. All right, so the plan today, I looked. You don't mind, Sam? Okay, rad. That's I don't know where that came from, but yeah, rad. I looked today. I was thinking about it. I went through a whole bunch of articles. I went through a bunch of YouTube videos. I went through some stuff just to kind of figure out what to talk about. And I didn't have anything. I haven't whipped out my my big book of topics or anything like that. So I'm like, you know what? Today I'm gonna do an AMA. It has been complex. I wish I could tell you guys what's happening beyond the door, but I can't. But it's just so much happening right now that I'm tired. Like 3/4 of my Devo this morning was just me telling God I'm tired, which he knows. It's not like he doesn't know, but that's what journaling is all about, right? You're just talking to God through, of what's going on in your heart, and then hoping that it all kind of coalesces into a cohesive thought. This Friday really is Taco Minicon. I will have something to say for then. I'm gonna make sure that I put into my calendar literally right now so that I don't forget to write something, because I had that in there for the last minicon, but I did not have that in there for this minicon. What is today? 24th. I'm gonna write that on Thursday, probably. Actually, it might even be Friday. I guess we'll see. Thursday at 4 p.m. I will write Taco mini con talk. Don't worry, it's all good. It's not a big deal. Been very emotionally exhausted. Anxiety and loneliness set in pretty bad last night. You know what? I think you and I are probably in a similar boat there, because yeah, I feel it, man. Like I use the term existentially exhausted, as in like my body can keep moving, my I can keep doing my job, but then it's like the inside of you, like your soul, your things going on here is tired. You know what I mean? It's just tired. And it's like it's more than just I'm physically tired. It's more than just like there's a lot going on, so I'm busy. It's more along the lines of, hello Hassan and hello Queen Misty. It's more along the lines of like there's so many things that it's just I just don't know what to do. You know. The plan is to ride it out. One of the most important things. Hello, Get the Pro. Is for me anyway when it comes to stuff like this, is to remember that there is an other side to this. You know what I mean? Like there is an other side to this feeling. There is an other side to the situation. There is an other side to what's happening now. It all comes in ebbs and flows. It all comes in ways that seem extreme and seem immediate and seem like they're going to take everything over, but then that goes too. And we've all been around the merry-go-round. We've all been on the roller coaster. The way the roller coaster goes is it already comes back to the beginning again, where you can get off and things are flat. It does happen. So I'm not I've matured enough to kind of know this too shall pass, I guess you'd say. But at the same time, you're still in the middle of it and you still kind of feel yucky. So, hey, Levy, what are you going to do? I have been really enjoying Stardew. So like we're going to jump into there. And I wish I would have had a topic to talk about. I really don't. Like it could be lack of prep, partly lack of prep, because it kind of surprised me. And I've got, like yesterday I had to clean my office, and today I've got a meeting, and then Friday there's like another bunch of stuff happening. Like there's just so much. I said hello, Miss Duck. You just didn't hear me. I promise I said it. So that's where we're at right now. I apologize if that sounds like I'm trying to get away with something. Then I will I will do better once I get a bit of rhythm under me, and once this week is over, because that having those people come over tomorrow has been a big deal, because like I needed to tidy my office. We needed to kind of tidy the house a little bit. I need to prepare for whatever it is, and I got to get up super early because they're going to show up here at 9 a.m. Normally I get up at like 8:30 so that I can make breakfast, so that I can be ready, so I can come downstairs. But that means that I got to get up even earlier, which meh. I was told, well, you're not a mod. The mods come first. Anybody who can delete my channel accidentally gets greeted first. They have a lot of power. I believe that admin power has been given to at least one of them. So it's yeah, it's pretty, yeah, you gotta keep them happy, Duck. Otherwise they'll just eat your channel and spit it out. Oh yeah. Yeah, they got powers. I don't know if Jones does. I know Samus does. I know Samus has admin powers because she had to get access to the videos at one point. But hopefully, I know, right? That's, yeah, you're not supposed to give that to everybody. I was on, whose stream was I on? Oh yeah, Rushmore. I was on Rushmore's channel, and he was handing out mod privileges to everybody. He just was like, okay, you're a mod, you're a mod, he made me a mod. And I'm like, are you crazy? Like, that means I can do things to your chat. I don't know. Nuts. Anyway, have you all heard of YouTube Jewels? Is that a thing you've ever heard of? No, you're fine, Jones. You're around plenty, and it's all good. I appreciate you. So YouTube Jewels, if you don't know what those are, they are the bits or cheer that Twitch has on YouTube. That is apparently a thing. I didn't know that existed because they weren't in Canada. Apparently they're coming to Canada, and it's a little bit weird because in Twitch land, there's alerts and there's all kinds of stuff that kind of happens when you get a bit. Like if you put a bit in there, it'll put a little animation. Not so much apparently with YouTube. I don't know how that's supposed to work, because there's some stuff that's locked strictly to shorts. There's some stuff that's locked to just being online. It's kind of like the celebrations that are part of Twitch that you can only see if you have a browser open, which I think is a little silly, but at the same time it's kind of fun. Like I was on someone's stream yesterday lurking, and they had stuff happening. They didn't see it. I don't see it. I don't know if it's happening, but I was able to see it when I'm watching them. You could, yeah, by all means. I have plenty of room now, if you'll see. Like, just so much room on my shelf because I've gotten rid of all the things that are behind my head because it looked weird. The mod will squish you. Hello, the one and only Creepy Pro. Good to see you. I will, like, this sounds like a threat. I almost sound like a threat. I will start Stardew. But my plan is to just jump into Stardew and start playing. But I really would like to talk about content creator stuff. I just don't have anything for you. Like we've been concentrating on shorts. We talked about like kind of shorts as creators. What that means? How far are we gonna get? We never landed anywhere. You know what I mean? We never landed on any kind of solution to how far can a Christian content creator go when it comes to exploiting the shorts phenomenon versus trying to make good content. We never, I think it's up to every individual. Some people are going to, because I think they're probably Christian content creators or people that are making good content, but it is more clickbaity, or it's more, more trending. It's not necessarily super deep or evangelistic or some kind of like big topic or teaching or something like that. It's just, I do this for entertainment, for fun, because through doing the trends, I can build a relationship with people. And that's where all the stuff happens. It happens off of YouTube. So I can kind of see that, where you want to connect to folks and use all the resources you have. But then at the same time, I've been remiss in my own shorts production, because the way that I've been trying to do it has been, take the video, put it into, find one clip at least at the end of stream, and then create a short out of that. But that's, who knows, you kind of stuck with online stuff. I don't know. I'm rambling a little bit, but suffice to say, yesterday was a lot of content creator stuff, so I don't feel too bad about it. But if you guys want to talk about something, I am more than happy to. Or faith stuff, or life stuff, or me stuff, doesn't matter. Whatever makes you happy. Otherwise, yeah, we're just gonna launch into Stardew and get going there. Shorts are like the verse of the day or flip calendar devotionals, or they should give people a taste that they want more of your content or of God for Christians. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Needs to know. Come on, here we go. Dag nabbit. A taste what that they want more of your content. You're absolutely right. This duck's being weird. Yeah, they, in a sense, I think that's true, and I think it's meant to point if you have greater content. Some people's content is their shorts. That's just what they do. Like they are TikTok creators, or they are shorts creators, or they primarily live on Reels, and so their content is their content. They're not pointing to greater content. They're just trying to build attention. And then later, when people are like, oh, I connect with that person through shorts. I want to learn more. That's where the Patreon or the Discord or the coffee or the further community, or on YouTube, the community page goes. And I've been trying to keep my community page alive. I've actually done really, really, really way better with my community page than I ever did with Instagram. It just, for whatever reason, the YouTube, it makes it a little bit easier. And so I hopefully that's, you guys are appreciating that and seeing some stuff that I'm putting on there. Prince told me I sound like real life Gargamel, like the guy who wants to eat the Smurfs. You sound like Gargamel? That is not a compliment. Dang. I know people who create good shorts that make me think about things of God. Trent Tribe, for example. I'll never go to his church, too far away, but I've learned from, yeah, and well curated, well done, well put together shorts can have value. I'm just saying that I do think that within the realm of content creation, Christian content creation, good, quote unquote, good content creation, there is the room for people to make pure entertainment, pure trending stuff, just things that some might argue would be trite or would be silly or would be pointless, but are actually a gateway to furthering something. Like it shows that you are part of the TikTok place. I think it's Susie going down to TwitchCon, right? He was down there, and part of it was to get to know everybody. Part of it was, kind of be at TwitchCon. Part of it was to, whatever. But it's also to be able to say, I'm one of you. And as one of you, I want to build a relationship. Here's how you know that I'm one of you, because I am where you are doing what you do. And so therefore it's good. It's a good thing to be. And I think that has value. For me, I've always been a weird duck, doing things the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, doing the wrong way, doing it as hard as possible. And I know that's going to have to figure itself out soon, but it's one of the reasons that it's, stuck. It's because it's just, there's so much going on. And one of the reasons that, I feel like I haven't been able to grow in the last year and a half, it partly because of all the crisis, partly because of inconsistency, but also partly because I'm kind of all over the map. You know what I mean? Kind of all over the map. Love fight scene. Oh, are you really? Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're a drama class, Miss Duck. That's cool. Absolutely, in shorts or long form, people can make shallow or clickbaity or controversial stuff. They can, and that's the thing. Will it have value, right? Will it have value? Or will it lead to greater value? The value being it builds relationship, or shows that I'm on your side, or it shows that, we're in this together, kind of thing. Yeah, I think it does have value. Yeah, 2.5. Things at home are rough. Things in my life are rough, and I'm pretty tired, so that's why. Hey, can we get a mod on YouTube to banhammer that valid plays guy, please? You just saying hey to everybody. Hi all. Hello et al. Yeah, okay. It's for me anyway. When I make I'm trying to make my YouTube channel something that is what you're supposed to do. When you go to the YouTube channel, you can expect this. This is what you'll see on the videos. In the shorts, this is what you'll see in the shorts. Consistency, right? Which is hard to do, actually, because for me anyway, because I'm all over the map. Like it's not going to be entertainment. It's not going to be any gaming clips. Although I do play games, I actually was talking to somebody recently looking at my content, and he basically said, you know, no, you don't get to, you know, like you shouldn't play games. I'm like, all right, I guess. But I really like doing it. You don't know this author. His name is William Shakespeare. Oh, Billy. Yeah, I know Billy. The Born Again Gamers channel. I intentionally say hi to every user in chat, even when late. It's a big raid. Good for you. That's fun. He's not Captain Underpants guy, but he's okay, right? He's no Dr. Zeus, but yeah. All right, Jones, have a good one. I'm gonna lean towards. I keep looking at my Hob icon that's sitting like staring at me. That's for Hob, and it keeps drawing me in. Like I'm gonna play. I also have Titanfall downloaded. Again, I'm like, ooh, Titanfall was fun. I think I even played it to the end, or like near close to the end. I really enjoyed the story. I'm like, I'm gonna play Titanfall too. It's gonna happen at some point, but right now, I just got a wife. I can't just take off to go drive a mech on another planet having just gotten a wife, and I can't just decide to embody a whole nother universe. You have to take care of your new spouse. What do you do? Just not show up? That's crazy. If I come in a VC with you and read my lines, it might sound a little intense. That's fun. Those are good parts when you get to kind of leave yourself and work hard on like trying to be someone else. That's kind of cool. All the bird and 10 dogs and cats, right? Yeah. Or Minecraft. All the Minecraft dogs that were left sitting somewhere while you just left and started a new world. You know, all the cats that are wandering around wondering where you are. Yeah, it's a terrible thing. Terrible thing. I did something interesting today. Speaking of content creation stuff. So I did something over the last couple days. I took the lists that I had because I want YouTube to be as good a product as Twitch. So that means I took the YouTube, like I turned YouTube music on, I turned the alert sounds on, all that stuff. And because I want it to be good. I had it all off before, like they were second class citizens, but I want them to be treated, you know, the same. And now as I go to, you know, play my music, I went and ran it through Gemini. I'm like, Gemini, take a look at this playlist. I thought it was well curated, but I get dinged at least on one song, it feels like, every time. Even though I thought it was, I went through and I thought it was fine. So I went through and I'm like, okay, look through this whole playlist. Tell me if you see anything that are a problem. And I ended up having to delete like half of a playlist, not because it wasn't royalty free, but for weird stuff. Like partly because some of it was like, as in like, I don't know how that snuck in there on a list called royalty free, but you know, but some of it was like, it is not going to get flagged, but it's under like the Mysticat, Monster Cat. You have to be paying for that if you want to be able to use that, even though you won't get hit with copyright. You're supposed to be paying for it, so you got to delete that one. This one is probably fine, but like Nintendo could get persnickety, so maybe just don't do that one. Like it's hard because the temptation to kind of go, I want to have good music and I want to have music that is, you know, entertaining or interesting or whatever, and then you go looking for actual like half decent music that is definitely copyright free and not always there. I did find a couple good lists. For if you are a content creator looking for music, did you know that League of Legends put out individual character themed playlists on Spotify? So I actually downloaded one called League of Legends Sessions Diana and League of Legends Sessions Vi, and it is it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, obviously they probably paid some money for it. What's your stepsister doing and what part are you playing? Those are good questions. Very good questions. Ones that I should have asked as well. All right, I'm going to lean over towards the game, and again give you an apology for being low bar today. Please forgive me. I will try to do better next week. I found a song that I want to use, and the guy has a form. The song can be used as a background music, only for videos, but can't be used in podcasts. Nothing about streaming. Wild. Okay, that's interesting. That's so unique, you know? But not for podcasts. You can have it for videos. I had a lot that were actually, another reason that they were kind of goofy was because they were songs that were for personal use only, but not for commercial. So as soon as I got monetized, all those songs were no longer allowed, right? Main character in a play named Hermia. Is that about when the intestinal situation comes through your abdominal muscles and you need to go for surgery? Oh, Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, I thought it was the other thing. You did put a warning in the video that might be flagged, but as long as you give him credit, it's not a strike. Okay, yeah. See, that's the problem. Like it's not like I get a lot of money, or any money for that matter, from live streams. It's just every time I live stream, getting another error message that goes, you know, demonetized. It's just kind of annoying, you know? I want it all to be above board. I want everything to be smooth, but it's not. There, that's cleaner. Hello, Zacchaeus. Good to see you. Let's load up. I don't have enough money. Whoever does. But I do have some homework to do. I got some life to live, some things to do, some mining to do. I got to get some wood. We got to go chop down every tree in the entire forest. That's the thing we got to do today. Wow, did the monitor get closer? It looks huge. Although I was playing on a much zoomed out version when I was by myself, so I could see more real estate. But it's more fun for you guys if you guys can actually see. Hello. I woke up early and did some exploring on my own. I found this and it reminded me of you. What'd you give me? Give me. What is it? What'd I get? A pair of glasses? A fish? What did you give me? Nothing. A rock? Probably a rock. What'd you find? His fake spear. My cat's name? His name is Shuriken. That is my cat Shuriken, Queen Misty. He's look at my awesome chair. I'm so excited about having a crystal chair. I don't know what I get out of it, but it's awesome. The animation for her is so funny. It's like, I'm gonna go look at this, you know, fire for a little while. I'm gonna look at the garbage, gonna stand by the stove. Like, I'd have thought if she was supposed to give me a gift, she didn't. Was I supposed to get a present? Because I want a present. But no presents here. I got pickles. We'll make some jam. Cool. We'll get some bait. Nice. Still haven't made a lick of sap. Crazy, man. Oh, there's a lick. A singular lick of sap. Boop. Can I put that somewhere? I can. I'm gonna go put that in the community center. Hooray. Let's clean this place up though a little bit. I don't want any random trees growing places they don't belong. I've been very specific about my tree placement because I can't see. How are you doing, Queen Misty? I feel like we haven't met before. I know you came, I think you came in yesterday and followed, right? Like you were, or your first time today. But nice to meet you. How are you? Do you stream? How are things? That takes a long while. Yeah, I would imagine so. But you know what? I'm willing to wait as long as it's work. I just wasn't sure if it was working. That's one of the things I thought maybe it was going to be a problem because I did it wrong. it's a farm simulator is so funny because I live in a very rural place, right? I like to actually live in a place that is a lot of farms, a lot of hobby farms, a lot of actual farms, cattle farms, like various grains, and it's a little weird. I'll be honest, it's a little weird because I'm here playing a farm game online, which they do it in real life. When I was, we try to have conversations. I don't know anything about farming. I can't actually say anything to them about farming. It's just not, it's funny. It's funny. I think anyway. Let's go to the mines and then leave the mines. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead except feminist and for Midsummer instead of Hamlet. That is a lot of words to put into a sentence. Good for you. I have never seen a Midsummer Night's Dream. I haven't even seen like the one that they put out, the modern one. I didn't. All right, I gotta make sure. I'm gonna construct a farm building, and what do I need? I need a silo, rocks and clay, and a copper bars. So that's just go to the mines. That's all that is. All right, we'll go get more rocks and clay. Or actually, clay is. Where do I find clay? Where do I find clay? I know, yeah, I farm. That's what I'm saying, Jones. Like, it's just, for them, it's real, right? Like, it's a real thing. And for me, I'm sitting here doing it, kind of online for the entertainment of others. It's just weird because I was in that rural church for such a long time. And it was a very, I always felt a little inferior because they had all these guys that had actual, like, jobs and actual, like work. And there I am just, like, reading. Just hoe everywhere. That's good advice. That can't possibly be interpreted any other way. Much appreciated. How am I gonna get that clay? You're just gonna have to hoe it up. Hoe it up everywhere. All right. I will now hoe the entire area here. Okay, that's funny. Just gotta go whole around for. I know, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, yeah. What are you doing? I'll explain that to the farmers. Yep. Just how you just gotta hoe around for materials. When you can't afford the materials, you gotta go hoe around. You understand, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do with this guy. There's obviously something he wants. It looks like a key, but I haven't got it. So let's just hoe in a straight line. Why not? Are you not hoeing? Why can't I hoe? Are you preventing my hoeing? See if I can learn something. So hoe doesn't mean much. What if I hoe only the green stuff? Oh, that is just random. Well, that's dumb. Ho ho ho. Hoe in a straight line. Ho, ho, ho. In a straight line. Ah, man, there's a Christmas carol you don't usually hear. I feel a little bad, and I know I shouldn't, because it is what it is. But I've had so much advice lately about how I should do stream and how I should do content and how I should do YouTube and how I should, the name I should have and how my username is wrong. Like, just had a lot of things said, and then going to the church and be like, hey, this is what I want to do, and then having the church, they didn't reject it. It was just like, well, we're not ready for that right now, and I got so much self-doubt about what I'm doing. It's kind of crazy. I do. So, like, I actually have a lot of, I have a book. I have all kinds of, valuable content that I've created. I teach a class on Saturdays. So we're doing that for every week for content creators. I have a Yeah, and it's not like I'm not doing anything. I've been at conferences. I wrote the book. I've got other things. I think the issue is just that there's so much change happening in my life that it's actually really difficult to know where I am. Like Jones was talking about earlier, kind of, you just feel a little weird, and then you wake up and you're like, man, today is a bit of a bummer, and it's okay to have those days where things are a bit of a bummer. The hard part is, when getting stuck in them. And I'm not saying I'm stuck. I'm just saying that I've got some stuff going on in my heart. I think I was gonna watch a video. I found a video where somebody actually said, for the first time ever, I putting together my resume as, after becoming a content creator. I've always been an independent contractor. I've always been doing my own thing, but content creation, I had to change. I had to quit or whatever, right? And it's like, oh dang, that's rough. You don't want to go to school? All right, I support that. You go ahead and tell your dad that the man on the internet said that you don't have to go to school today. I'm sure it'll go really, really well. Between you and me, I do feel rather stuck sometimes. I'm not saying I don't feel stuck. I guess I've learned that if I wait for other people to affirm me, like if I live on the affirmation of others, or if I live waiting for someone else to tell me that I'm worthy or that I'm good, that it'll just never happen. And I know that sounds really morose or whatever, but it's just not my experience, that because God has had me in such weird locations doing weird stuff, that if I was waiting for people to understand, even like family members, like my dad, like my mom and dad, when I first started being a pastor, they were just, but you're not going to make any money, and you're not going to make enough, and every time I lost money because I changed jobs, it just drove my parents crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Not that I don't want the validation of others. I actually did a test. Actually, I should show you. Let me show you something before this will stay paused, right? Like, it's not going to be a problem. Let me show you something interesting. The downloads. This one. Yeah. So this is my working genius assessment. You might tell I am 48. Yeah, 48. Old enough that I can't remember. So this is, I had to do this for the job. Like when I was doing the job application, it was like, give us all your job application stuff, write the cover letter, blah. And then the dude I was actually talking to, who was like, yeah, just send me your stuff, and then I will, I want you to do this test, right? I want to find out what you are. So he sent it to me, gave me a link, and I did it. But yeah, I don't go outside, so my skin is fantastic. I do moisturize on occasion. I have never smoked. I don't drink. I live a half decent life. The only thing I gotta figure out is my is exercise. Once I got that down, I will be Adonis essentially. But yeah, it's I appreciate that, and I think I have some energy, more than some 48-year-olds I've met. That's for sure. All right, so what this is, it tells what kind of worker you are. And so I did this big long test, do you like this? How much of this are you like this? Scale of 1 to 4 or 3 or something. And then it spit out what I am. And I will show you what I am. Here's the, yeah, there we go. Oh no, hold on. Of course, when XN starts helping, my internet decides to buffer constantly. Satan's internet. What are you going to do? So this is my result. This is me. I will now share with you. And it came up because I was thinking about when somebody said something about affirmation, right? Like I want validation. I can't remember, or maybe I'm interpreting you. This is free. I don't know, because he sent me like a real link. So it's called Working Genius. I will hold on. Workinggenius.com. I'll give you the website. So maybe you gotta give me your email or some jazz. But yeah. So my results. So I am an IE. So what it does is it's the acronym widget. So WIDGET. Widget is wonder, identifies the need for improvement or change. So you're a thinker. Invention confirms the importance of that need and generates an idea or solution, right? Somebody's like, I have an idea. We have a problem. And then the next guy goes, I think I can solve that problem. That's the invention. Discernment assesses the merit and workability of the idea or solution, right? Like that's the person who's like, that's a bad idea because, or they see broader. Like in Christian term, discernment basically means your radar, your Geiger counter, it's more sensitive than others. And so when something's hinky, you're like, something fishy here. You just see it more than others do. Galvanizing generates enthusiasm and action around the idea or solution. So you got somebody who thought about a problem, and then you got somebody who's like, here, I think I can fix the problem. Discernment goes, yeah, but we got to make sure we do it like this, otherwise problem's going to happen. Galvanizing person's like, cool, I'm going to go get some people, right? Let's do this thing. I'm going to go get some folks. So we got some stuff to, no, galvanizing generates enthusiasm and action. So they get people excited about it. Enablement initiates, support, and assists in the implementation of the idea. So the enablement are the ones you actually go and do stuff. Tenacity commits to ensuring that the idea or solution gets completed and that desired results are achieved. So the wonder guy is like, I see a problem, and then he wanders off to go find more problems. Invention guy is like, here you go, I can fix that problem. And then he wanders off to go fix more problems. Discernment guy, he's just sitting there Geiger counting the entire time. Galvanizing is excited about whatever's in front of him and is new, and then he wanders off to go work with the wonder and invention guys. Enablement guy is busy working, and the tenacity guy gets left with those, right, to make sure that it continues. The problem, isn't repeated, or make sure the project keeps going, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what it is. My personal... Yes, it's really helpful, especially in work, right? The question is, where do you fit at work? And that's why the boss guy was like, where do you fit? What's your thing? Because if you're a wonder guy and he's just surrounded by wonder guys, you're all going to be sitting around discovering problems and not ever doing anything, right? If you're all worker bees and nobody's like looking for discernment, you're all just going to do stuff and then nobody will know why they're doing it, right? That's kind of thing. So you want a team that has many of different of these. So what am I? I am a working genius. No, I'm not. This is the working genius, as in the thing that I have the best of. My areas of working genius are invention and enablement. So you are naturally gifted at and derive energy and joy from creating original and novel ideas and solutions. I like that. I'm a creator. I like creating, and I like doing novel things, which is why on Saturday I spent 8 hours creating a pause screen that is an AI connected. It's really clever, actually. Hey, Keon. So it connects to an AI API in Gemini that I set up. It actually has a random number generator in it where I've given it like 20 different story ideas, 20 different genres, 20 different like adjectives, and then it kind of sorts through them, so you can get like a mystery based on cybernetic, scariness or something, and it just kind of changes. So you'll have tens of thousands of different. All right, have a good one, Jones. Appreciate it. Tens of thousands of different options for whatever the story is. It then generates the prompt and spits it out to the API. Unfortunately, the way that Stream Elements works is it only has memory for one thing. So it will, if you just leave it and do that, it'll just go, here's your choices, right? Here's your story, here's your choices. And then when you make the choice, it'll be like, and then this happens, and then this happens, and then this happens. But I wanted it to have some sort of conclusion. So I gave it a setup that it would remember the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. And so if you were on number 1, introduce the story. Number 2, continue the story. Number 3, get ready to end the story. Number 4, come to some kind of satisfying conclusion of some kind, and then start the next story, right? That was, just remember where it is. So I built memory into it, which is kind of fun. It remembers some stuff about the previous story that you're writing, but nothing before that. And then it spits out a options. I also got it to set up so that it was grabbing icons, right? Grabbing icons from the internet in the storage so that it connected. It's so fun. I loved it. That's what I was doing. Does it mean anything? Did anybody actually use it? No. But so it's a novel idea that doesn't solve any problems. Other than it's I didn't think watching my videos was, getting anybody excited. And so therefore I wanted to do something that was interactive because I want a more interactive chat, whatever. So that's what I was doing. I am naturally gifted at and derive energy and joy from creating original and novel ideas and solutions. Love doing that. I love doing it for others too, right? Like talking about, what if you tried this? What if you tried that? Have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? My second one is E, which is you are naturally gifted at and derive energy and joy from providing others with encouragement and assistance for projects and tasks. So not necessarily that I'm going to go do it for you, right? But if you want to get something done or you need some help, I can help you with creative and novel ideas, and then I can help you. I can give you the encouragement and assistance for your project and task, right? So you come to me, and that's why I teach classes. That's why I do all this stuff, right? It's all about me trying to help you become a better content creator, become a better Christian, become a better person, become better relationships, better, fix your stuff. I love answering questions. I love helping people get over the hurdle. I believe that God put me on earth because some people kind of hit a hurdle in their life of something they can't get past. Whether it be a knowledge hurdle or a practical hurdle or a relationship hurdle or an accountability hurdle or something, and I can give you a bit of a assistance to get you over that jump, and then you keep going, right? You don't need me for everything. You just get over that hump. Love it. My working competency are galvanizing and wonder. So you're capable of and don't mind rallying people and inspiring them to take action around ideas, projects, and tasks. Been a preacher for a long time. And I love talking to people about, what we can do. And I think I have the ability to rally folks, right? I have the ability to kind of rally people when I get excited and I'm like, we should do this. The problem is, if you're naturally gifted and derive energy from all the novel ideas, you will come up with a ton of novel ideas. And if you're busy rallying people about novel ideas, you never settle on any of them. Everybody's like, well, yeah, but we just started that other thing. I'm like, we got a new thing, right? W, you are capable of and don't mind pondering the possibility of greater potential and opportunity in a given situation. So I don't mind sitting and thinking about how could this be better, right? The greater potential opportunity, like planning forward. I'm not great at planning forward. I don't have a strategic mind. This is probably my biggest failing. As far as, what I can do, I don't have a strategic mind. My son learned chess in a day and was immediately able to beat me. I just don't have that kind of brain. I'm a worker bee and I'm creative and I like helping. But when it comes to long-term strategy stuff, not good at it. Doesn't make me a very good executive director. I'm just not good at that stuff. W of this whole, what can we do is critical for a leader and executive and all the rest of that stuff. It's just something I'm bad at. I'm not very good at. I don't mind trying it. I don't mind working at it. I don't mind sitting and having those conversations because there's a bit of, find novel ideas and solutions to it, but not my strength. My working frustration is in the stuff I suck at and this is where I started thinking about this when somebody mentioned something. That is, you aren't naturally gifted at and don't derive energy and joy from using your intuition and instincts to evaluate and assess ideas or plans. The sticky part, hello, Hannah, for me, because I love helping others with solutions and I love coming up with novel ideas and helping people out, the deriving energy and joy from my intuition. See, intuition and strategy are kind of connected, right? My instincts. I don't have good discernment. I will pick the wrong person. I will pick the wrong direction. I will pick the wrong thing. I'm not good at the assessment. I'm not good at the evaluation. I think all of my ideas are good ideas. I think, all the things I say to help are good. But when it comes to the evaluation or someone, and that's where I'm at right now. I've had someone tell me over and over and over, you know, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. As kind as possible. Don't get me wrong. He's being nice about it, but he's like, here's how you're doing it wrong. Right? I want to ask you this. Can you use your tongue to lick your own nose? We're not there right now, Duck. So that sucks, you know, kind of not being able to assess. I just kind of do stuff and I do it as well as I possibly can and I release it. I get people that look at it and go, that's really cool. And then, you know, we move on with life as opposed to trying to figure out what to do with it. And then the last one is you aren't naturally gifted at and don't derive energy and joy from pushing projects and tasks through to completion to ensure that desired results are achieved. I don't like long-term work. I don't like the T is for tenacity, right? Like that it's not my thing. And for a long time, like in churches, when I was pastor, that's what they want, right? Like when they hired me, they wanted this: come in with your energy to provide solutions and ideas for our big problem. Our big problem is we're not growing. Our big problem is that our church is going to die in a year. Come and provide energy and issues, and come in and rally people around, do evangelism, do training, do leadership development, get people going for the projects and tasks we've all come up with. Do that. Okay, cool. Let's evaluate what we're doing and let's figure out what's kind of going on there. Okay, cool. But then, when it was, when it came to the tenacity part, right? The tenacity part, it was, I never got there because it was problem, and then close. So now where I'm at in this current version of my life, it is, I was very innovative and I'm very creative and I started a lot of stuff, been very creative, done a lot of things, rallied a bunch of people, created team, created, Taco created stuff. And I'm like, woohoo, so I did my strengths. When it comes to the keep going and keep it going and evaluate it to see what's wrong, I suck and I hate it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not great at the leadership of Taco. That's one of the reasons I'm not great at figuring out what to do now with a channel that I built, right? Just what is wrong? How do I tweak it? How do I make it better? How do I assess? And how do I push forward into the next, to make this, standard? It's just really hard for me. It's not impossible. It's just really hard for me. And so when I've got a guy kind of dumping into my lap, you need to, like your marketing is no good. You need to change all that. So I did. I went and I worked really hard and changed it all. And I sent it to him and he's like, no, it's still wrong. you're still getting it wrong. And I'm like, I hate it. It's so hard. I just wanted can you please do it for me? But no, that's not how it works. But there's a second part. Your working geniuses. So this is interesting because I'm an inventor and an enabler, right? It says this: the genius of invention is about coming up with novel ideas and solutions to solve problems and address issues. Invention involves creativity and original thinking, often with little direction. See, me sitting in my basement by myself, just coming up with stuff. Love it. People with this genius are confident and inspired by a problem that has no apparent solution, and they derive energy and joy from getting the opportunity to take a first crack at coming up with a new idea. Love new ideas. The benefit of this geniuses are generally well understood in society and include anything from innovation, novel thinking, to original problem solving. Love it. Enablement. The genius of enablement involves answering the call to action and seamlessly providing others with the unconditional support and assistance they need. Very pastory, if you ask me. People with this genius get energy and joy from providing others with support that they need to get something started, and by providing the human glue required to hold it all together. Like a network for Christian content creators. And even though people with enablement are often ideal team members, they sometimes discount the importance of their genius, mistakenly believing that they are simply amenable or nice. The benefits of this genius include high morale and greater interpersonal appreciation and support. Yeah. So next one, working competencies. This is where things get a little rough. Okay. This is where things get a little rough. Galvanizing. The genius of galvanizing is about rallying and motivating people, often around projects, ideas, or initiatives. People with this gift of galvanizing derive joy and energy from inspiring and persuading others to take action to get things moving, even if it involves convincing them to rethink or change their plans. See, the problem with somebody who's innovative and can be by themselves and can solve problems is that when it comes to trying to convince people that, you know, that takes a lot of work. To be like, no, really, we should do it this way. That takes a lot of work. If I think my idea is good enough, I can usually present it well. But boy, oh boy, convincing people is hard. Galvanizing is relatively easy. Thank you so much. Only 61 months away from 100. I guess that's a way to put it. Hi, Zach. Thanks, man. Galvanizing is relatively easy to identify as an observable and often public activity. The benefits of this genius include nurturing people's excitement about potential by building energy and momentum around a good program or idea. See, that when you get to this point, you're like, novel ideas and inspiring people to do stuff, novel ideas. And now it's like building a program, you know, helping people to you know, arguing with people as to why that idea is right. Like, okay, I can do that, and I can build programs, and I like systems. Wonder. The genius of wonder involves pondering and asking the questions, contemplating the reasons why things are the way they are. It's AMA, just ask whatever you want. Somebody mentioned something about what I'm about to share next, which is, you know, one of my biggest struggles. And I just was taking them through the test that I did last week. So the genius of wonder involves pondering and asking questions, contemplating the reasons why things are the way they are. People with this genius derive joy and energy from thoughtfully observing the environment around them and wondering whether there might be a different or better way. It's very close to innovation, right? Compared to other geniuses, wonder is not the most observable genius because it is a mostly internal process. However, almost every new initiative, program, or project begins because someone wonders. The benefit of this genius include asking big questions, prompting people to consider assumptions that may need to be questioned, and challenging the status quo, right? That is something I can do. Is it something I love? No, I'd rather come up with my own solutions. I'd rather just be innovative and fun, and I'd rather inspire people to do things. But can I, you know, get people around a real project and build a system for them? Yeah. Can I figure out bigger, you know, kind of being like, what if we did this and what if we did that? You know, bigger problems. Yeah, kind of. I can, but I'm not great at it. And my working frustrations, okay? Discernment. The genius of discernment involves making sound judgments, relying on instinct and intuition across a wide variety of situations. It entails pattern recognition and integrative thinking, rather than expertise, knowledge, or data, right? It's instinctual. As such, people with discernment have a knack for and derive energy and joy from evaluating whether or not an idea is sound or if it requires further tweaking and adjustments. The benefits of discernment are many, even if they are somewhat difficult to pinpoint as a result of the intuitive nature of the gift. You know, as in someone with an intuition, discernment, will go, I don't think that's going to work. And you're like, why? And they're like, it just sounds wrong to me, right? If they have discernment, there's something in their spirit, there's something in their heart, there's something in their life that they've had some experience that they're like, no, that's not going to work. And they're probably right? That's the gift that they have. I'm not good at that. They include curating, evaluating, and identifying the best ideas and avoiding the ones that aren't good or refining those who aren't yet ready. That's, if you ask an innovator like me to evaluate the ones that are good, I'm just going to tell you they're all good because I came up with them, neener. But if you ask a discerner to come up with ideas, they're going to be like, well, we can fix the idea that we already had. Here's 12 ways we can fix it, right? It's different. Tenacity. The genius of tenacity is about execution. It involves getting things done, achieving results, and realizing the desired impact of the task or project. People with tenacity derive real joy and energy from crossing tasks off a list and knowing that they have met the standards for completion. They are also comfortable pushing through obstacles. The benefits of this genius revolve around making sure that goals are met and projects are complete on time, even when inevitable problems surface. Because I'm old, I try to get things done on time, and I try to do that kind of stuff. But when it comes to what a frustration for me, that really is the, finding tasks and making lists and all that. It's just not easy. There's one more section here, and I want to share it with you. So, my unique pairing. This is me. This is talking about when you put these two things together, my unique pairing. So, the adaptable designer. While each of the genius types is important on its own, the combination or pairing of your two working geniuses can be just as insightful when it comes to identifying your unique talents and gifts. Below is a description of the combination. All right. People with this pairing derive real joy and energy from providing new solutions and ideas that serve the unique needs of others. Right? You've been around long enough. That's kind of what I love doing. That's why every stream's an AMA. My favorite thing in the world is to serve the needs of others by providing solutions. That's why they're always an AMA. That's why every stream's an AMA. That's why I teach classes. That's why I try to inspire and help people to get better, because I want you to be better. They have the rare ability to balance their passion for ingenuity with the capacity to adjust to the desires of the people that they're serving. Right? I would be fine. Like, this is no word of a lie. I would be fine ending my stream, never streaming again, if it meant that I could produce and teach and encourage and whatever other content creators. I don't need to have the microphone. God keeps handing me the microphone. I keep being like, cool, I'll take the microphone, but I would much rather, like, legitimately, I'd rather serve people who are awesome and try to help them than, I'd be just as happy. I love streaming, don't get me wrong, but I'd be just as happy if I was serving streamers offline. What do I crave? I crave freedom. I want the freedom to create and invent without constraints or restrictions. So ask yourself the question, how hard was it for me to send that resume in to a organization, Power to Change, who will now take over what I do, right? I will have a boss. I will work for them. That is very difficult. My biggest worry was simply that they would start demanding of me stuff that is tenacity based, as in, you got to go do your reports, and you got to come to the meetings, and you got to do your budget, and you got to do your 7-point plan, and then you got to, and it would take away all the stuff I'm good at and the stuff I love doing. And they were very clear. They seemed very clear that their plan isn't that. They're going to help me with all that stuff, but they're not going to make me do all that stuff, which is great. Appreciation. They crave appreciation. They want to be acknowledged for their inherent value, but they are not necessarily seeking recognition, attention, or credit. That made a big difference. You really helped. I really do like knowing that what I did make a difference. That's absolutely true. I don't need to be the one on the screen. You don't need to bring me on stage and thank me. I don't care about that, right? I don't even need the credit, right? But if I get to hear that what I did and what I said helped, I'm cool. Really? It's fine with me. I don't need to get the credit. I just need to know that when I look at you, and I've had that plenty with the book, and I've had that plenty with the class. Wow, what you said really helped, right? What you said really helped. I'm like, cool. I feel good about that. They are crushed by constraint. They dislike restrictive parameters or being forced to stay inside the box. Struggling with the Discord, like the how the Discord is framed, and having all the rules and all the, every time, there's so much rules when it comes to an organization, having to stay inside the box and do, because you have to, you need to have a box. You need to. Otherwise, everything will be willy-nilly and bad. You need to have, this is where this channel goes, and this is where people are talking about that, and this is where the mods work. This is how the admins work. This is when we're going to do stuff. It's going to happen at the, the end of the month, and it's going to happen on this day, and this is when we need to have that done, and you need to make sure that we have this meeting, and, all that stuff has to happen for an organization to function. 1000% true. But every time there's a constraint, right, that keeps me from creating or keeps me from teaching, keeps me from helping, keeps me from encouraging, keeps me from enabling, it's difficult. And then being overlooked. They dislike it when their efforts are taken for granted, when you don't acknowledge that they've helped, or if you ignore the impact of their work. One of the biggest struggles I've had in my life is that, right? Like, if you know my story and you know what my family's like, that's something that I don't get at home, right? That's something I don't get at home. And so when I'm, within my churches, right, they'd actively work to crush me in that, right? They would be literally now that I think about it, right? It's like, no, you can't innovate anymore. Even though we hired you to do that, don't innovate. We want you to go inside the box, right? I told somebody the story recently of my first church. They hired me to innovate. They were like, come to Cleveland, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to help us rebuild the church, because they were a group of, like 45 German immigrants who were all age 70 and above. And they were like, our church is going to close in like a year. What we need to do is we need to get a young person in here who understands evangelism and worship and stuff. Let's get them come in here and revitalize our church so that, more people will come and our church won't close. And so they brought me in. And as I did that, I started with freedom to create and invent. And I started with, being able to do some stuff. But because they were not ready to change, they were immediately to the point where they needed to constrain me. So they actually demanded stuff, right? Like, I moved the table away so the children can come to the front, because we were being, we had more families. They had a meeting to move the table back in the way because they didn't like that I'd moved it. They demanded that I was in my office every day for a certain amount of hours. They never showed up. I never got a visit. By the time, in the last few months, when they were just super mad at me, because, I would just sit there by myself for hours at a time with nothing to do. No one to pastor, because they're all losing their marbles and there's a bunch of bad stuff happening. And I'm just like in my office because I'm demanded to be there. I got to the point where I started renting movies. Like, I would sit in my office and I'm like, okay, I did all my thing. Did that and made a call and got to sit here for another 3 hours. Okay, I'll watch a movie. And I did. I sat there and watched a movie. Nobody ever, but they were like, you have to be there. The pastor has to be in his office for this many hours a day. Being overlooked. That was the other one, right? That was the other one. Like, it was just like, I wasn't just taking for granted. I was, actively attacked. That was hard. So being overlooked that's just true. That's what reminded me. I can't maybe even remember now, because it was like an hour ago that we started talking, but somebody said something, and I thought, yeah, when I got this assessment and it said you are crushed by being overlooked, that sounds terrible. Like I want credit, but that's really not it. It's that I want to know that what I'm doing, it helped. And if I'm ignored, or the impact, like whatever, it's hard not to, for me anyway, it's hard not to do. And I don't get that at home. And so you come on stream, and that's one of the best things about being on stream, is that I'll come here and I'll be like, hi. And then I'll have nice people, kind people come in and be like, hey, how you doing? And hey, can you ask a question for me or answer a question for me? Sure. I love doing that. Thank you so much. That was helpful. Hey, what you said yesterday, and here's a sub, and then, alerts go off to say, we acknowledge your existence is valuable. Like, stream strokes a lot of these things, man. And the freedom, being my own content creator, definitely, it's very, very good. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, because it kind of explains where I'm at, explains, some of the changes that are going to be coming. Grouping all of us together is kind of strange. No, chat is chat. You have all become one, like the Borg. So yeah, it's chat here. No, I have an exceptionally good chat. There's so many people that have, you know, like look at some of the women that have to deal with what they have to deal with. Man, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that. But like, there's also people who have just been hate rated and just ugh, yuck, yeah. You know, I put the link in chat. Just scroll up, and you'll find it. It's but yeah, there's gonna be changes coming as I look through life, as I look through my own like stuff, and I'm trying to evaluate, and I'm trying to do better at the long-term stuff, at what I can do. And then, but I don't know what's going to be, so I'm going to shake something down. I don't know. So now you know. Now you know what's kind of going on. I'm going to sit down. You know a bit about me. Why don't you share, if you do the test, why don't you share in the Discord or whatever what you got? I'd love to hear, or come back to stream and tell me what you got. I'd love to hear. Maybe we can figure this thing out together. That's okay. I just put it. It's all good. So all I had to do was hit Control V or Control C. No? Control V. Yeah, B. I had to hit Control V. Really not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what I said. I think it's I think the guy pay, I think he pays for it. Oops. So, yeah, all good. All right, I did it. Just gonna go cut down some trees, I suppose. Since I'm here, I may as well cut down trees. Yeah. It kind of sucky to be the guy who doesn't function well without affirmation. Like it's just hard. We hear chat, you will be assimilated. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Resistance is futile. I used that quote recently for one of my YouTube videos to describe the describe Neurosama fandom. All right, I'm gonna go cut down more trees, I suppose. Can I cut down these? I can. I'm a menace to society. I suppose I should plant some trees just for harvesting wood. Because is there any other way to harvest wood? I never thought about, I thought about planting trees just so I could get their sweet, sweet sap. But apparently I should have trees just so I can cut them down. Secret tunnel. What we got? Where's that? I don't think that's here. I don't have palm trees. That's the desert. Okay, so I gotta fix the bus, if I recall. Yeah, all right. I don't have palm trees. Oh yeah, XNV2 is broken. I will fix him though. There is a plan in place to fix him. Feel free to riot. It's absolutely appropriate. Totally fine with me. Can't fix anything in here. All right, just so I'm clear. That fish goes away. That bottle. Yeah, just a fish in the bottle. Okay, that's cool. I drive, but without an AI lead us, I don't know what to do. Just Google, just ask ChatGPT. Oh, I got to do some night fishing. I guess it is night, so I could do some night fishing. That's just something, but his heart really isn't in it. Aw, that's so sad. Smash something a bit more expensive. Maybe that'll help. I guess I should do some fishing on the way home. It is pretty late, but then I can actually do some damage. House hasn't had hot water in probably almost a year because of a gas leak causing gas to be shut off to our house. The other day, I remembered that camp showers are a thing that exists, so I got one and now I'll be able to shower. Ooh. That's awesome. You mean like a solar shower? Or you mean electric shower? Oh, stop being a jerk, fish. Got ya! Neener, neener. Uh-oh. I'm all out of energy for fishing. Electric pump with immersion water here. Oh, that's cool. So you're living basically on power at this point. Like, you're not living on gas at all. How much will it cost to fix the gas? Like, is it just an impossible thing? Pump's already here. The buckets will be here later. Hey there, man. How you doing? Where are you headed, bud? Oh, probably home. It's very late. Well, good for you. I mean, that's good. My parents had an electric water heater for years in their cabin or whatever. Oh, I guess their log home. So it wasn't a big deal. That's what we fix when the HVAC is fixed. But that's part of the contract. Oh, wow. You have a lot going on, Hannah. You have a lot going on. Any gold star? I get a gold star daffodil. Hooray for me. Aw, how pretty. Okay, I need to remove some things. First things first. We gotta put some stuff away. I had to drop my class and pick it back up when they offered again on March 16th. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Just if you got stuff going on that's that hardcore, for sure. You can find a way to pay your tuition. Okay. Man, that's a lot. This is my raw materials bin. That's what's supposed to go in here. Got up, fed all the farm animals. You mean the cat? Good for you. Also filled shirk in the water bowl. Do I have farm animals? I always get to put some stacks in my pocket. Aw, that's nice. Every time I'm on here, there's a bunch of, on stream, you just realize that people are going through stuff, and I'm glad to be there. Yes, Abigail lives with me now, Musical Angel. We're not just an item. We're a couple. We're official. So there'll be no doubt in anyone's mind that I am a Team Abby. Wow, I really, really, really need more. Yes, I married Abby. I told you I would, and I did. There was only one girl for me. She eats rocks. She hangs out in the cemetery, and she's purple. That's everything I want in a woman. Whoa, it gave me iridium. Or quartz. That's a good deal. No, I played a lot, dude. I got married on Monday, just so you know. I did save it. All right. Just check and make sure that I don't have anything that goes in the... No. Oh, that one does. That one doesn't. Okay, good. I can sell some stuff. No, how many hours do you have? What's sticking out of the ground? Me? No, not. Oh, it broke out. Hold on. I'll tell you what I'm talking about in a second here. Actually, I'm going to take that back. You have 9,986 hours in the game? That's crazy. What year is it for you? That she hangs out at the cemetery eating rocks. Did the big... Oh. Oh. No, gravestones? No. Maybe. You know what? I didn't ask. She might. I don't know. Okay, I've got how much? Let's just do a little bit of math here. I've got all the wood I need. I've got all the clay I need. I've got all the rocks I need, and I've got all the money I need. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's grab this, and this. I'm pretty sure I got the money I need. Put the trees away. I'll go plant those later. These take forever. Cool. But with the mods, I could easily go to year 15. Wait, is there only so many years? Is that how that works? Have you upgraded your hoe? No. Should I upgrade my hoe? I mean, sorry, I laughed. My brain's like, yeah, I married her, but that's not what you meant. You meant something else. I should. Okay, I'll work on that. I will do that. That's a plan I have. Hoe jokes shouldn't be allowed. I agree. Mahogany. That's why I hoed. I hoed as much as I could hoe. I did. Wow, what a day. I'm reaping. No, I'm not. I'm not reaping. I'm gathering. I didn't sow these, therefore they are not reaped from me. That's the past tense of reaped, right? All right. Hi. I want a construction building, and I want you to build me a silo. Copper bars! Dagnabbit. That's nuts. Sorry, what did you say that you ran out of years? One is year 6, another year 4. Like, does it go past a certain year? Like, or is it not? Or is that not how that works? Dagnabbit. Just that fish. Yep, we can go put them away. But do things just keep rotating, or do you end up just like, do you loop? I loop the game. Like, used to call it wrapping the game. Do you actually wrap the game? There's none of that. But now when they bring out the new update, because that's coming soon, do you intend to jump back into one of your old save files? Just so you can see what, what's new? Or are you going to start a whole new story? Because that would be crazy. Or just stay on the whatever land you have. All the mods I have, I could probably go to, yeah, well, because they added more story to the mods. Oh, that's cool. All right. Okay, what should we build? What should we eat? How about we have... Potatoes are pretty good. Kales are expensive. Let's just... I can't make much potato stuff. Garlic, rice, garlic. I'm doing saves where I marry different people. How dare you? Where's your fidelity? That is, you know, that's like the guy that has different families in different cities. I heard there's a harem mod. So I need to hoe a little bit. I should go upgrade my hoe, but I'm gonna get a silo first. I don't have any animals to feed with the silo, you know, but still. Then I marry them, then divorce, marry someone else. Were they, oh wow, that's way worse. Okay, well, there you go. I planted some stuff. There is a polyamory mod. There's a way to put it. I'm gonna go plant some mahogany now since I'm here. I have a little line. I can do. How about right here? So more, yeah, the rumor is that the newest update is going to be bringing out even more people you can marry, which is kind of cool. You know, if you're into that kind of thing. There's a lot of speculation about who it'll be. I don't know well enough to know what that means. Oh, I don't want to make leek beer. That'd be gross. So I should keep those. Oh, what am I doing? I'm in the wrong box. I do that every time. Doot. Can I put honey in the and make what's that stuff? What is honey wine called? Mead. Can I make mead? Is that a thing? Yeah, leek beer, gross, right? Can I make mead? I got me some ancient fruit wine. Let's see if I can. Yes, I can. Let's go. Leek meat, gross. That's so gross. All right, I think I can go buy my silo now, or did I just spend all my money? I guess we can find out. Look at all the fruits and vegetables, just fruits. No. Just make sure we don't have anything that's valuable. Here we do. Oh, they want ancient fruit wine at the old. All right, I guess I can go give that up. It's like $1,000 billion though. All right, have a good one. Enjoy. What movie are you gonna watch? I can only imagine two. Is that a thing? Wow, I didn't know that. Good for them, I suppose. Now do I? Oh, I have the copper. I didn't get the copper bars. I'm such a dingus. That's why I went home in the first place. This game is distracting. Minecraft missed the boat when they added bees to the game. You can make psychedelic honeycomb blocks, but not mead. Cause booze and then the chillin', and you gotta be careful with them. You don't want the kids learning that there's booze in the world, for crying out loud. I went to get copper. Do I have enough? I just need 4, I think it said. What do I have? I have 5. We're set. We can build it. This thing here, though, that had something in it. This thing. It was glowing and pulsing, and then now it's broken. I read somewhere online that you have a 1% chance that whatever came out of there you can meet. That affected Minecraft that makes you regional. Yeah, so why not? There you go. Why not? Yeah, exactly. Why not? If you could do drugs, why can't you do you know? Oh, then they're closed. This game is gonna kill me. Losing my mind. We're fine though. We're fine. I'm just gonna go give the $1,200 bottle of wine to the ghosts that live in here. Sure, why not? You're so expensive. I could just do regular wine? Okay, hang on. Nope. You are not getting my fancy wine. I will give you normal wine. You can sit around Hrothgar's mead hall and swap lies with your fellow adventurers about all the fantastic beasts you've slain. Yes. And how you will all be one day in Valhalla doing war forever. That sounds terrible. Why would I want that? I call this the garbage run. What do you got? Bats. Slay 50 bats. I can just give some bats to Clint. I have tons of bats. Heard spirit made of potatoes is really packs a wallop. Dropping a few taters in a keg and bringing me a batch or 2. Well, I can do this one easy. That's easy. Oh, gross. Snails. Ew. That's really gross. Hey, Clint, I don't have it with me, but I got it. Give me a sec. I gotta go home. Always in the wrong spot. In fact, I'm gonna go get some of these night fish since I'm here and I'm on the beach. Why not? I need to buy that new fishing rod too. Because I can't actually attach any of the really fancy stuff to my fishing rod. I can't wait till I get my tooth back, you guys. Like, I'm losing my mind here. Like, not being able to say fishing rod, it's so weird. It'll be like, hopefully, I'm going to go in and get it checked, I think in April. And they'll tell me whether or not my bones have grown. If I have enough bones. And then if I have enough bones, they'll drill a hole in the new bone and just put my plant in there. That definitely wasn't it. Oh, inventory full. What can I toss? Probably my fiber. Can't pick that up either. Why are there so many different qualities of... Ugh, give me a break. Alright, we're gonna go fish for some night fish. And then that way we can hopefully fill up the fish area. I kind of want to get the whole, what do they call it? The community center done. Like, it just sounds like it needs to be. Once I get that done, then I can move on to with life. Plus, I need to go to the desert. which means I need to fix the. There we go. Oh crap! I just realized I'm completely full. Yeah, we can replace that. And I'll go home. I need more pockets. Is there an upgraded pocket? Can I get more pockets? I need them. Okay. I can't get a bit. I don't want a mod. No. I want to experience this the way that the grumbly monkey. What's his name? Grumble monkey. Serious ape. Angry marsupial. Something. How he intended. At least for a while, you know? Crap. I gotta get rid of something because I need that. Apricot. I'll get rid of my that berry. And then we're gonna go sell everything. Concerned ape. That's what it was. Concerned ape. I'm gonna keep my blackberry. Don't mess up. I'll keep my salmonberry too. Snail? You don't want the snail? You don't. Cool. That's good. And we'll sell you. And then we're gonna put our gold star stuff away. I'm up so late. My wife is gonna be miffed when I come to bed. Oh, coral shouldn't be in there. What else can I bring back out? What are you? Sardine, anchovy. Those look the same. Anything else should not be in here? Yeah. You should not be in here. You should not be in here. Fish. Fish. I don't know where to put the fish. Maybe they should be in here. But not the outdoor plants. I think that's what I'll do. I'll take the outdoor plants out. Yeah. This could be for fruit and fish. That makes like I just have random rules that make no sense to anybody. But why? Why is it like that? I don't know. My brain decided that's how it would go. Hey, there's a place to go. I know where to go. I know where that is. At the very least. Okay. I guess that's a fish, technically. A mussel is a fish. I should just sell those. There's always more. I don't need them. Yeah, we'll just sell those. I'm not like I'm going to make anything with the mussels or the I don't even know if you can you cook a cockle? Can a cockle be cooked? Off to bed. If I get my 2,000 bucks, I should be able to get myself a silo. And the silos to be the animals, and I haven't got any animals, so. That was a lot of money, probably because I gave it that wine. I'm gonna go to town today, just so you know. I need to stretch my legs a bit. All right, and mwah, bye. Let me check TV. Beautiful day. Fortune teller says I'm a little extra lucky. Even better. Wait a sec. Hold on. How does this thing work? I think I need to put something in here to make oil. What makes oil? I made mead. Lovely. What's mead worth? 300. Nice. I should give that to Shane. He strikes me as the kind of guy who would appreciate a mead. I don't want to give it to the alcoholic lady. That'd be not good. I'm making, like, this year I've got so many crops. Like, it's crazy. Whoop, another one. Need more seeds, though. Can't believe how many seeds I have to get. I keep buying them like they're gonna be, you know, I'd like there's only so many. The Shane is also an alcoholic. Well, I know, but he's like a you know, he's cool. We hung out for a bit. He's not so much an alcoholic. He's just bummed, and he's using alcohol to like numb the bum. Which, yes, I admit that is an alcoholic thing to do. But I think if you solved his you know, emotional issues, he wouldn't drink. I'm not so sure with that other chick. I think she just is, you know, she's just a lush, like a good old-fashioned lush. Do I have any reason to say that? I haven't met her that much. All I know is that she's always at the bar. That's what I know. Let me guess, you're not open for 20 more minutes. Yep, that's okay. I can go throw a line in the water. Maybe. Whoa, look at all that. There you go, even better. Just a quick walk to the river and back and I'm good? Yeah, that's what that took. Timing in this game is weird. Hello. Build me a silo! Crying out loud. Yeah. Cut and store grass for feed. Yes. But where? Supposedly, does it need to be next to this for it to work, or can it be anywhere? Like, could it just be like put anywhere? And it's fine, or do I have to have it next to it? That looks like a good spot. Maybe put it in or just put it somewhere out of the way. Yeah, all right. Put it somewhere out of the way. Good call. I like it here. I want to, there. I'm sure I can move stuff in the future. All right. How much money do I have? Wait. Oh, she just wanted the materials? Is that, am I right? Weird. Okay. Computer, just pure, yes, pure vanilla. Absolutely is. Oh, 100? That's all? All right. I can handle that. Mead doesn't count as wine. Why? Because it's mead. Gotcha. So, is sake wine? Can I make sake? Probably, hey? Maybe I should give some alcohol to little Timmy, or whatever his name is. See how that goes. I know who to give the pickles to. I know my guy likes pickles. Can I go through here? No? Hey, you want pickles? Dang it! How do I give you pickles? Fine. I don't even want to give you the pickles anymore. It's gonna be difficult like that. I need to go buy animals. I know where those are. Hello. Don't look at me. I have not good enough friends with her yet to be able to get into her house. Not that I've ever seen inside of her house, because it's always locked. What's she doing in there? I don't know. She lives outside of town within a locked house. Nothing good. Purchase animals. I can have a chicken. Okay. I will have a chicken. How many chickens? Choose a coop. How about that one? Oh, I get to call him something? Okay, chat. Your turn. What am I gonna call my chicken, my white chicken? I'll let whoever can be quick enough to type it, name it first. More fun that way. Fluffy. Fluffy the chicken. Guess I'll send little Fluffy to her new home right away. Fire out. Can I do another one? Like, can I have two chickens? Brown chicken. Give me another name. White. White meat. Really? All right. I like white meat. Wait, I said whoever was first, yeah. And Fluffy was first. White meat. That's so good. So I assume I need to have another, like, a barn, and I'm gonna have cows. All right, cool. Who said Colonel Sanders? Yeah, but that wasn't first. Fluffy was. Yeah, you were third. Type faster, Hannah. The heck? It's first on mine. Well, that's nice. Bronze medal. That's right. Yeah. French judge took off points for lack of originality. All right. My problem is right now I'm like literally just, what do I do? What am I gonna do? I don't know. I think she'll like a blueberry tart. If I give my girl a blueberry tart, will she be happy? She seems to be very easy to please. Oh, sweetheart, where are you? Oh, you went into town. She went into town. That's cool. She's allowed to do that. I'll allow it this time. It's first on mine. Yeah, that's right. Well, I guess we're gonna go buy some seeds. Is that all we do? We just go back and forth to town and buy seeds for the whole spring? I guess that's where you make all your money and stuff. I'll go back and I'll buy some seeds. Then we'll plant some trees. Hey, my man. Do you like tarts? I should save that for my girl. What do you like? Do you like pickles? Yeah, he does. Who doesn't like pickles, though? Did you go visit your mom? I just gave away your pickles, bro. I'm sorry. But at my screen, I was at both of you. You guys are... Yeah, that's fine. It goes by what's on my screen. Like it or not. Kale. Kale. Let's go. One of the things I like about this game, and this is going to be the most obvious thing ever said in the history of the world, was it's low speed. So I gotta keep reversing gears in my brain So I'm not like trying to, you know, rush through this thing. Just enjoy it, you know, be okay with what's going on. Okay, that's not gonna grow. Dang it. Once you've made a decision about your seeds, that's just it. I like buying things that grow back, for example. Yeah, oh, you know, you're right. I definitely should think about that, because strawberries do. I should have got more strawberries, but I'm worried that I don't have enough time in the season. Like, they take a while to cook. But a mod that adds snowballs? What do you need snowballs for? Let's go. Can I make maple one? I bet maple one's a thing. How could it not be? For snowball fights? I guess. All right, anything in here want to go into the... Nope, 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 nope. All right, let's go put away our rocks. And then we'll I think we need to build... What do we need to build next? I legitimately don't know. Like, I always default to let's go to the mine, but like, I don't need to. I was gonna make a little more trees. We can do that. Okay, and then we're gonna save our pine tar. I'm sure these things are necessary. Pine tar, maple syrup. Why am I putting it in there? I don't know. That's a terrible idea. I'll go put it next to the trees. Hey, look at who's getting smarter. Right there, right there, right there, yeah, right there. Yep. Probably shouldn't be saving everything, you know what I mean? But there's no harm in... Yeah, these will be for cutting down. I'll just plant them on the far end. And I don't think I need to water them, they just kind of grow. Plant them on the back 40 here. Yeah, alright. How about like right here? Can they be next to each other? There's a question for chat. Can I put the trees next to each other? Or will they, is it like Minecraft, if they're not far enough away, they won't grow? I played enough Minecraft to at least ask the question. Yeah, that's what, see, I'm smart. I should alternate them now that I think about it. Go right there. It'll be more aesthetically pleasing. Not that I think these are going to grow anytime soon. Let's go upgrade our hoe. That'll be the next thing. That'll be what we do tomorrow. change your YouTube name again? I did. I will change it again and again. Like, as in, like, I'm in flux right now on YouTube. I've had a lot of advice, and the advice has got me confused. So I tried to follow the advice, which it was then the wrong, like, it's like, no, you did that wrong. And I'm like, oh crap, you know? So yeah, it's gonna be a thing. I apologize. I will do my best to settle at some point. The idea, so what it needs to be, and what he's told me, he said it needs to be something that when people read, they know exactly what it is. So pastoring creators is very on the nose, but what the actual description that's underneath it, like the what it says, is not on the nose, right? Like what I people don't know what to get from me, I guess is what they're trying to say. So I need to figure out my mission better, I guess. It's very confusing to me. Here I am trying to teach the class, and then somebody who's been doing this longer than me is like, actually, here's something you don't quite understand yet. And I'm like, oh man, that's rough. I should just go buy strawberries. Now that I think about it. Makes more sense, right? And then you just get perpetual, or beans. Yeah, let's go. Let's just buy beans. We do have to upgrade our hoe. I think we can we get an iridium hoe, or do we just get, this is a normal hoe. Yeah, we'll bring this, and we'll bring that and that. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to have. Gold. Oh, that's fruit goes in the fridge. And the rest goes in here. This is my first strawberry I've ever made. Kind of fun. I gotta empty my pockets before I go anywhere, because sometimes I go places and I'm like, man, that'd be great if I could do something, but nope, I can't. I don't need a pocket full of dirt, though. Get rid of that. And then I can give jam to somebody. Somebody gets jam. Whoever I see first. How about that? Whoever is walking through town and I see, they can have some jam. Let's go to town. Iron ore. Sick. What a pile of junk. Gross, gross, gross. Hey, Clint. Yeah, I want to upgrade my tools, but apparently I need a better hoe. Oh, I didn't upgrade it so much. I need copper. That's wild. Okay. Neat, I guess. I don't have enough copper. All right, who gets my jam? You get my jam. Hey, bud. How you doing? Want some jam? You're welcome. Jody tells me you become a good part of the community. I have. I'm known as the guy who gives people stuff so they be my friend. It's not a great title, but it's the one I was given. I can't believe I haven't I don't know what happens when I upgraded hoe. Does it get better? Do you get better hoeing done? I literally don't know. But I know I don't have any copper. I gave it all. We'll have to go to the mine and get more copper. Okay, we'll do that. Sell the snail. Sell the periwinkle. That can't be real. And then put the glasses in the trash fixerizer. Oh, I was gonna get beans too. I'll go buy beans and then I'll head up to the mine. I really wish I had a run button. What did I just say about not rushing? Still though, like when you're walking down the same road for the zillionth time. You make a very good point that you should get things that will takes 10 days. It is now the 20th. That'll lead me to the 30th. That's not good. What was the other one? Parsnips, beans. None of that. Rice. Garlic. Yeah, there's no way I can do it. I will just use kale. Takes 6 days. 6, 12, and 4. But I only get 20. Yeah, the way to do it is kale. And then up to the mine. Sure aren't a lot of worms in this season. In the winter, there were tons of worms sticking up that I could get stuff from. Oh, I was gonna go over here. Crap, I just remembered. I got a hint that there's something going on this side. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to hit it with probably a hoe? A strange doll. Okay. Unexpected. Gunther can tell you more about this if you donate it to the museum. Or, I am right here after all. And then we'll go to the mine. I've never bought anything from Joe DeCola. Because though in real life, I am a Walmart Costco boy. It is not something I want to do in this game. I don't have to. Here you go. I don't know where you go, but you go down here. Thanks for nothing. I really wish he would tell me about it the way it says he would. You gotta walk all the way over there, and I ain't got time for that. These mines don't mind themselves. Oh, I have another question. So my assumption is that if I make bug steak, I can give it to the guy in the mine. Is that correct? Because when I first met him, he had a whole bunch of like things to say about bugs. Yeah, the dwarf. Oh. Well, can't say I didn't try, Linus. Probably, yeah. Well, because he talked a lot about bugs. We'll see what we can do. I know I got to get copper, which means I got to go. Probably 10. If I get 10 bugs, I can make a steak and I'll hand it to him. See what's what. If I upgrade my hoe, did you answer the question? There's one that adds penguins. If I upgrade my hoe, or if I upgrade my pickaxe, will I get more good stuff? Like if I get an iridium pickaxe, will it give me more things, or is it just it'll pick back faster? Makes them work better. Yeah, they don't get more. Okay. You can read this. Come to the secret woods. Please bring maple syrup. Where's the secret woods? I have maple syrup. That is a cry for help from a fellow Canadian. And I have to do it. You learn how to spell in Canada. That it's just by feel. You just go by feel, you know? We have way too many languages in our country for us to be able to worry about spelling. You don't hold on the hole in the watering can. Yeah, that one I knew. But like, so I've got the gold watering can. I just don't have like the really fancy one. What gets better with the hoe though? Oh, if the hoe can, if you hold it down. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, all right. I never even thought to do that. Hold on. If I hold down my hoe right now, what does it do? Excuse me, sir. I'm hoeing. So it's a normal hoe, so it's not gonna hoe lots. That's fine. Yeah, I need to go fix it. Yeah, I totally agree. Here, bug. Pop. 1 bug meat. 2 bug meat. I need a better sword. I should be able to kill these bugs in one shot. I'm only on level 10. That works. Maybe it's a skill issue. It's Penny's handwriting. I want to get everyone something they love. Mom, parsnip. Okay, this is a list of things that people like. Cool, I can use that. Really, brain? You just gonna do me like that? That's 9. Play a game exclusively, and my fingers still won't thing properly when required. All right, I just didn't upgrade the hoe. I think it's because of Minecraft. Because in Minecraft, it's like, yeah, okay, why would you upgrade your hoe? It's like, what's the point? You can make another one out of wood or rocks or whatever. But yeah, that makes sense if you can like do a bigger area. This is the first time I'm seeing a minecart after fixing the minecarts. Can I do anything? Oops. Damn, I'm gonna get more bugs. Once I've got more bugs, I can go and give it to that guy. All right, come here. Yum. He didn't even give me bugs. What a jerk. I don't need any bream. Thank you very much. I need rocks. I need copper. Raw materials. That's what I need. Let's try something. Do this. Whoop. Wow, that is a terrible weapon. Believe it or not, the sword is better than the slingshot. if you can believe it. I'm gonna give that guy a steak. Oop, oop, oop. I'm out. I think I've gotten all the copper I'm gonna need for now. Let me alone, let me alone! Let's make a steak. I feel like this is a good idea. I got something for you, buddy. Here. What? I don't care what species you are, this is worthless garbage. But you said bug stuff. Maybe you didn't. Dwarves don't like bug stuff. Noted. Why don't you buy a few things from my shop? No. You insulted my bug steak. And now we're bitter enemies. Does mead give you any special, like, stuff? -1 speed, but you get more health. That's cool. I guess. Whoops. Kale everywhere. Oh my, how I've fallen. Copper, we need you. Cool. I didn't get anything else valuable. That's a diamond. Pfft. Oh, another 4. But I've only got 4. I need 5. Which means I need to go back to the mines tomorrow. What a day, man. What a day. I can't even upgrade my hoe because I don't have enough copper. I could buy it from him and then upgrade it, but then I'd have to come back to my house and refine it. Can I put a refiner right next to his shop? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Gotta pet my cat. Give me a fish. That's funny. Here's your nighttime fish. Thanks. Oh, I told myself that I would be eating a hot bear every time someone subscribed. I didn't tell anybody on screen, but I have like 5 packages of these, so I am going to choose to eat a hot bear, even though Zach didn't know that was going to happen. More for me and my consistency. Fine. Hope you don't mind the guinea pig smell. I don't. Hey, do you like tarts? Perfect. No kiss? What? Even the cat gave me a kiss. Lame. Clear and sunny. Got extra luck. Queen Sauce is teaching me how to make a breakfast. Hip hip hooray. No, don't be judging yet. It could just be that she was concentrating on something else. Here, let me see. Yeah, see, we're fine. We're fine, Zach. We're fine. We can upgrade the pipe. I don't know. Pierre here. I really want a plate of sashimi. I'll pay top coin for whoever brings me some. I could probably make it some sashimi. Probably. Totally. That was easy. Good thing I got fish. I don't know who Pierre is, though. Who are you, Pierre? Oh! He's the doctor. No? What does he do? What do you do? Oh, he's the dad! Oh, he's my dad. Okay, he's the father-in-law. I've forgotten who my father-in-law was. That's probably not good. In my defense, my wife and I got married very quickly. And I only met her father like once. And I think I've talked to her mother once. Broken glasses. Bar. Making it like a bandit this morning. More glasses. Hip hip hooray. I think I should probably put these in the ocean. No. That's probably a better idea. I might get better stuff. Yep. I'm going to do that. And I might be able to upgrade my fishing rod while I'm out there. I actually remembered for a change. How nice. Of course, I gotta walk all the way out here just to get these things. That's kind of lame, but it is what it is. Beautiful. You going to work, Willie? I will be in there in a minute. You go ahead and set up shop. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get in there. Get behind the tail. I want a better training. Iridium rod. That's a lot of money. Willie. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take your iridium rod. And I will attach stuff to it. I'm gonna go give my father-in-law some sashimi. Made from local ingredients that were only in my fridge for maybe a couple weeks. If he upchucks, he's right next to the clinic, so it'll work out. Hey there, bud. I should be able to give him this for free, but he's gonna pay me. That's good. You're welcome. Anything for you, sir. Ben, give me. That was expensive. Sashimi. Cave patrol. Slay 50 bats. Oh, yeah. I have to go slay them? Can't I just... Oh, I have to actually go slay them. Lame. Alright. I know where bats are. Yep. We'll just go down. And we'll wait for like a bat frenzy. That's a thing. I don't need to mind much. Normal noise. I'm not worried about it. What about leeks? Do you like leeks, my guy? No. No, he doesn't. I think the bats start on 40. Am I correct? I'm trying to remember. There's a long way down here. I don't think the bats are here. Okay, we'll go a little further down. Ooh. Works. We'll go down to 50. bouncy guys. There's a bat. And 1. That's great. This could be a little while. Actually, since I need more copper, I should go down. Because I think there's bats, like regular bats down there. Yeah, let's go down to like, I don't know, 15. I think there's normal bats down here. No, you got bugs. Not the same. 25. Also bugs. All right. 35. That's scary and creepy. Don't like it. 45. Nope. Let's go to 75. Bats, man. You gotta kill. I had killed 1 all day. I was not planning on coming into the mines. But if you get enough geodes, you can actually make it worth it. Bouncy guys. Hey, Nebbit. Skeletons? Oh, I'm definitely in the wrong spot. I'll Google it. What level are bats in Stardew? Bats can be found. Give me the answer. 31 to 39. Okay. Down we go. Oh, yeah, that figures. Cool, I guess. Dark, mine all gross. Oh man, evil stuff. I've never liked it in here. I even have a super bright ring on. Like, this is as bright as it's gonna get. Come on, bats. Where are you? I need a bat frenzy. That's what I need. What's up? How bonkers are you today? Yeah, I don't... the animation works on this screen, but it's different. I actually was thinking about this. I can put chat on this screen because there's really nothing in the way. Like on the left-hand side, like above me, what's there? Nothing, right? Like, it wouldn't get in the way. Oh no, he says about 21. That's funny. Don't feel too bad. You can't always have enough bunkers. Sometimes you gotta manufacture. Sometimes the bunkers is the friends you made along the way. You know what I mean? I have an eye doctor appointment. But doctor, I had my bunkers checked this morning. You don't understand. You know, for being a place that has bats, it sure doesn't have any bats. What a waste. They found some of that. That's good. %. Good gravy. I remember the day that I increased the number to go past 100, and the first person that got it was like 115, and it was almost like a panic. Like, what? But then you only got 45. You just gonna get a little bit under 50 and call it good. $103. Good gravy. Ransom's got it in spades. Now we're talking. Let's go. You come to me. I'll stand here and just slay you all. Not 50. 121. Yeah, that's pretty that's a lot of bonkers. That is very true. You told me I have some new ideas to sleep on. I assume that means that I've leveled up my mining or my stabbing. One of the two. Only on level 34. I'm gonna have to go home soon. I should go visit Clint because I got some geodes now. Where's my bat frenzy? Most of that is superfluous. You only need around 80% bonkers to threaten Gollum unless Batman reveals his identity. Then you'd be crazy too because you realize he's not only rich but he's also powerful. Or he's not only powerful, he's also rich. Alright, that's enough. I can't take it anymore. There's no bats. We've scared them all away. Only caught snippets of the Olympics, but if they hold any weight, Canada's part of the US now. Is that what happened? Boy, I missed some news. Oh, my inventory is very full. What can I get rid of? Nothing. Bug meat, I suppose. Yes, you beat Canada men and women hockey. Apparently, I only saw the image, but there was some guy who sawed his TV in half because Canada lost. Like, calm down, buddy. We did have a heck of a team, though. Like one of the lines had like three of the top scorers. Like, Canada booed your anthem? We don't usually boo. Wait, you were in Italy. How did Canada boo if you were in Italy? I'm gonna keep that. Boy, I really do want everything. Okay. Not selling nothing. I could sell the tiers, I suppose. But I'm at the point where I need all my raw materials. I can sell a snail. Play the country for the Canada boot hours. Yeah, but you were in Italy. So like, how do you know they were Canadians? Hello, Prince Theseus. All that work and I got barely any iron. At least I got enough now to say that I can get an upgrade. Anything else need to go? No? Alright. I guess I could sell my mead. Only $300, but it's money. If Italy be spicy, maybe they could remember the last time they tried something and lost. Americans are nothing if not consistent. Would have been, but the booing was last season. Oh. Yeah. Okay. There you go. See? Ransom knows stuff. Alright, I got a slime incubator. Sure, what's that for? I have explosive ammo? Cool. I don't know what to do with the slimes, though. I'll go upgrade my hoe. But I don't know what to do with the slimes. Alright, have fun. Whoa, I got crow over there? Oh, he took my rice! What a jerk. I didn't even know my rice needed a crow. Or whatever they're called. Scarecrow. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, well there you go. I don't have a middle either. It's the 22nd, so I still have time to plant something that takes 8 days. I'll do that. Find something that requires less than 8 days and I'll plant that. Parsnips would work. Wasn't I keeping preserves somewhere? Down here? Nope. Thought I had somewhere to put my preserves. I'll put them where the maple syrup is. That kind of makes sense. Ish, sort of. Kinda. Oh, they're not ready yet. Cauliflower is. And that, I think, needs to go into... No. Yeah, it needs to go. Okay, anything else? Yeah, the bean. Okay. Cool. And the frozen geode. I have a lot of things I can put into the... Okay. I have a lot of things I can go put in the community center. We can do that. We'll sell some things. Make sure it's not anything I need. What is it? I need the bean. Okay, so bean. not potato. Yeah, cauliflower. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. Yeah, I can tell the rest. So you're a geode, and you can go all the way over here. So that's good. Okay, rock and roll. Tell the rest. Yep, I'm good. Now we go to town, upgrade the hoe, and oh yeah, go to the community center. Cool. I don't have any presents for my girl, unfortunately. There's nothing. I need to use the bathroom, you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with something fun. Let me pause. If you want to play along, there's you can vote, exclamation vote, and then 1, 2, 3 on the story and then change the story. It's like a choose your own adventure, but with what is happening right now? All right. Yeah, I'll leave you with a choose your own adventure. I'll be back soon. Here you go. Hello. I just remembered I have a meeting at 4, so that means I got about 15 more minutes of this, and then I gotta go get ready. First things first, upgrade the hoe. Break the geodes and upgrade the hoe. He wants 5,000. I don't have enough money. That's hilarious. Oh well. Can't even upgrade my hoe. You right? He wants 5,000. Oh no, he only wants 2,000. Okay, cool. There. Good. Nugget. Rocks. Hershey's Kiss. Another rock. Seeds. I can handle those. I do need them. All right. Some iron and purple rock. A fairy stone. I don't think I've seen that before. Do I need to donate that? Yeah, I haven't seen a fairy stone before. That strikes me as something important. So, put it here. Kind of fun. I got something. And then we head up to the community center. And once we do that, probably, you know, consider being done for the day. I guess not. We'll have to finish this day out. But, you know. This isn't correct. No, it is. Okay, it is the beans. Yeah, bean. I broke the geode. Ah, flip. That was supposed to come in here. Dagnabbit. Hello, Tin. Tin Martinko? Nope, that ain't it. All right. Maybe it's up here. Yep. And I completed some. Hooray. All my spring crops are complete before spring even ended. And I got some speed row. Score. Gold pumpkin, gold corn, gold melon. I don't think I have any of those. I definitely don't have any fish. All right. I can't believe I broke my geode. That's so dumb. That was so dumb. I guess there's no point in using that until summer, right? And it's only spring. But once it turns summer, then I can actually use the fertilizer. But you don't lose the fertilizer. It's not gonna it's not like winter where it just disappears, right? I actually don't know. I will wait to see. I don't want to use it until I know what happens in spring or in summer, I mean. Have a bean for you. He likes everything. That guy. He hasn't said yuck to a single thing. Although he might be lonely. You know, he's kind of sitting there. He lives on a beach in a hut. You know, wears a suit with tails. That's a series of decisions. You know what I mean? I can't even hold that thing up. I can't even get it. Oh no, maybe I can hit it with a pickaxe. Can I? Nope. Nope. Bummer. I gave away my hoe. I will start to play that game. You are? It's fun. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Like, what was that? A toilet seat? 2 broken CDs? And what was the other thing? Something dumb. I am not good at making crab. I haven't caught a single one. Like Minecraft, like you need to be the boss. Nope. So it is very much a chill farm simulator, right? Like it's really designed to be something that you don't need to worry too much about. You just play, man. You just play. There's a lot to do. So like every day you can check on stuff. Every day you spend time trying to farm, but then there's a bunch of adventures that kind of happen too. Like it's not just one thing, right? There's a lot to do. There's just endless things to do. And then all of a sudden you'd be like, oh, and there's a mystery to solve. That's kind of fun. I have not gone into to check on my chickens, not even once. I feel like I shouldn't do this, but you know what? Gonna anyway. Okay, there we go. Yes, it's very cool. It's a very, very neat game. Very worthy of your of attention. I actually didn't like it when I first played it. Like I was like, it's it's kind of dull or whatever. But I just don't think I was in the mood for a game that is not easy. Easy's not the right word. Just chill, right? I was coming off games that were kind of a big deal. Hello. Do I need to feed you? The hopper's empty. Build a silo and cut grass with your scythe. Oh dear. My chicks are still chicks because I have not given them anything to eat. Dang it. Let us go cut some grass, I suppose. Okay, I made hay. Did that go into the silo magically? It's not in my inventory. So if I go to the silo, what happens? 100. I got 1 piece of hay. Okay. I guess we're gonna need a lot more grass. Where shall I find grass? Probably down here. Oh, wild. That's kind of neat. It just disappears into the ether and then somehow magically ends up in my silo. I'll take that. Don't know where to get grass. Like what even counts as grass? Is the stuff that is like the weeds? Is that also grass? It hasn't said hay, not once. I need to find grass. Well, how do I... Where does it grow? Can't think where grass grows in this game. Also, I don't know what to do with all the algae I'm getting. I'm just kind of getting it. I think there's some in town. That's all fiber. Can you make hay? Is that a thing I can do? I don't know. Seeds. That all requires a lot of ingredients. Ancient seeds. Okay. No. I don't know how to make... Hey. Guess I just gotta find more grass. What's up, Dragon Daddy Bear? How you doing, man? Long time no see, my dude. How are things? I'm gonna go up and cut grass at the community center. Gotta wait till the sun. Yeah, that is, you know what? You make a good point. It's not even summer. Maybe summer will bring more. Maybe that's the deal. Already cleared this out. Oh, wild. I'm already on the ball. That's interesting. Yeah, I've already cleaned this. Well, now I don't know what to do. How do I make grass? Oh, no. I have to buy grass. I just realized that. It's 8 p.m., but you can go to the store and you can buy grass. Need a mental health day. Family life has been rough. With family stuff or just people against your family? Because that's understandable. I definitely, people you care about most and that you want the most to flourish and be at one with, and it's not working out. That can be rough, as you said. Do you have margin for a mental health day? Like, can you take the time? I agree. It does in Stardew Valley, at the very least. Okay, let's, nope, that's slime. Why would I keep slime in there? Put some stuff away. All right, here we go. Mudstone. Sure. Rock. Copper and coal. I've definitely learned the value of putting things where they go when it comes to games like this, because otherwise they just get lost and you are completely at the mercy of your memory, and I don't have one, so that's not a good idea. I don't know what I do with this slime. Maybe it goes... I guess I'll just save it. Strawberry jam. I will now put bean in there. Pickled bean. There. That's it. Bedtime. I've had a long full day. I gotta pet my cat. And then I can go to sleep for the night. It'll save and we'll call that done. I'll come back tomorrow on Wednesday. I'll try to find some weird pictures. We'll try to get back on schedule here with the Weird Wednesday. But other than that, we're done. I'm gonna go out, talk to Pastor Josh about life, ministry. I don't know what, honestly. I really don't. I'm just gonna be there. I said at the very beginning of stream, I'm kind of at, I'm at the mercy of a lot of things that I don't really get to choose. And that's one of them. I'm just going to sit there and be like, okay, what's up? We'll see. We'll see what ends up. You never know. Let's send you over to, I guess we'd send you to Pastor Susie. I'm too small to rate him. Chibby Chibby though. Good to see you. Wife hasn't said she loved me in a year. Been waiting on me. Yeah, bro. If you've read my blog at all, you know where I can relate, my dude. I really can. All right, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.